nice little surprise today. A creature I haven't seen in a while, even though I know they occur around this sequence of hills or koppies on Pridelands, and that is a Klipspringer. And look at that pose of it. That's the typical territorial pose, and at the same time looking for predators. And that is such a fine specimen. That is a big male. It is one of the small antelope, don't get me wrong, but for its size, this guy is a brute. Just look at that thick neck. Proud. Look at him. This is my little hill, everybody. And like steenbok and a lot of the small antelopes, they are monogamous, so they find themselves a partner, and as a pair they have a very long-lived association, possibly for life. And one of their greatest adaptation to the rocky habitat that they live in is their hoofs. They're on the hoof tips. They don't do flat on the hoof. They're on the hoof tip, which is hollow. It's got a hollow depression in front, and it's a bit more rubbery. It's not as hard as the hoofs of other antelope, and that helps them to grip on the rocks. Ability to jump from rock to rock, climb, and then as well the coat, which unlike other antelope is hollow. The hairs are hollow. It's almost like little quills almost. Reminds a lot of the texture of a hedgehog's quills. And it's a very dense coat that they have. And also the shape or the cross section of those hairs are not oval like most hairs. They're actually flat, almost like a cricket bat. And that helps them in two ways. As if they slip, it helps protect the body for bruising. As well as it's an insulation to both very cold and very hot weather, which you both will find in mountainous regions where they occur, as well as radiation from the sun. And though I say it's rare, it's not like they are rare. They're actually, as a species, found quite widespread in southern Africa, all the way into East Africa. And as a species, and before I get to their conservation status, there's a question from Wildflower saying those horns look so fragile. Are they, in fact? Wildflower, no. They are very hard. Like most antelope, it's got a bony core, and then it's covered with a very hard keratin tube or cap. It's quite hard to be honest, like most antelope. So in terms of its conservation status, these guys are listed by the IUCN as least concern, which means we're not worried about the long-term prognosis as a species. Very few predators because of their choice in habitat. They occur in habitats that's not favored by a lot of predators that can take them, with the exception of possibly leopard, that do often at some times prey on them. Lovely. Just absolutely love these things. It's one of my favorite antelopes.